Good morning, Mr. Sunshine. Locksmith Eddy back at you today. And you know what? Today we got a special lock here. What we're going to do here, we have a Kwikest Deadbolt that's going to need a key made for it. There's actually no key for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this Kwikest lock right here, and we're going to change the locks on it. So first thing we're going to do, we have to get the lock apart. So first off, we're going to take that off. We're going to take the latch off, pull off the case, and now we have the cylinder right here in our hand. What we're going to do is we're going to take this clip off the back of that lock, just like that. And we're going to take the cover off, just like that. Now what we have to do, we're not going to rekey this, we have to make a key for this particular lock. So as we're going to take this lock apart, we want to set it just like that. I'm going to set this down here so we don't lose any of the parts, and we don't want anything rolling away. And we are going to take this top springs out just like that. So we take the springs out of it, and just like that. And then we're going to take the pins out one by one. Just like that. Dump the pin out one by one. Pull it out of there. Just like that. There's the first one. That's the first set of pins. There's the second pin. Now in this particular lock here, they put what's called mushroom pins. This is a mushroom pin. You can see that right there. That is a serrated top thing. It keeps it from getting picked open with a pick. So we got a little good thing we didn't try spending too much time trying to pick that, or we didn't try any time. It's easier to take it apart this way. There's the third pin. There's the fourth pin. Again, another serrated top pin. And then the last pin right here. Which we'll get that out in just a moment. And then we pull the plug out. See the plug right there? There's the plug, emptied of all of the pins. So now what we're going to do, there's the top cover. We got that separated. Now, we got to put the pins back in to be able to make the key fit this particular lock. So we're going to put the pins back in there, just like that. There's your first pin, or your last pin, I should say. Here is the next pin. Here is the number 3, number 4, and the first pin. Wow, and there you go. We got the pins back in there. Now we got to go over there and fit a key, which we will be right back. Now, as you can see, we got a blank in there. You can see that how high the pins are. So now what we got to do is we got to cut that key down to make all of those flat across. Well, we went ahead, we used the machine, and we sighted it up, and you can see the key now. As you stick the key in, it is now perfectly straight across. So what we'll do now, we're going to put that into the cylinder like that. Just as you can see, we're going to go ahead and put the pins back down in there. These are the top pins that have to go back down in there. We're actually going to find a pair of tweezers, which we have right here. That'd be the first one. That would be the second one. There's the third one. Now we can do many things with this lock. We can make a key for it, rekey it, master key it, grandmaster key it, so that more than one key would fit. If you had a group of these locks, one key could fit them, and each individual key would operate, and then you would have one master key to operate all of them. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the pins, the springs back into the lock, as you can see. It's a little difficult because I don't have a mount that I can actually angle down so you can see, but we're just kind of get the idea of what needs to be done. Well, what we'll do is we're going to test it first. We're going to put the key in it. Look at that, huh? There you go. Now, you always want to hold that key and hold the cylinder just like that, because if you pull the plug, you're going to pull the whole plug back out of the lock, which you don't want to do that, and you're going to have a big mess. We're going to put the top cover back on just like that. As that's down on there now, just like that. We're going to put the tailpiece back in there, such as put the clip back on, back in, and now, as you can see, there it is. The key to the lock, Kwikest Deadbolt, single cylinder. There you go. Hope you enjoyed the show.